Path to Citizenship. Part 6. The American Identity and National Symbols.
Diego arrived for his 6th session with Evelyn, carrying the insights he'd gained from previous lessons. He had learned about the importance of rights, responsibilities, and the checks and balances that protected democracy. Today, Evelyn planned to guide him through the symbols and ideas that shape American identity, connecting him even more deeply to the cultural fabric of the country he hoped to call home. Evelyn was ready, as always, with her notes organized. She looked up and nodded as Diego took his seat, setting the tone for the day's discussion.
Welcome back, Diego. Today, we're going to focus on the symbols and ideals that represent American identity. These questions will explore how the country expresses its values and history through symbols, anthems, and pledges. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. Let's start with a question about a symbol that represents the nation's history and values. Why does the flag of the United States have 13 stripes? Question: why does the flag of the United States have 13 stripes? A. To represent the 13 original colonies. B. To honor the first 13 presidents. C. To symbolize 13 major wars.
Answer: A. To represent the 13 original colonies.
Correct. The 13 stripes represent the original colonies that declared independence from Britain. Why do you think it's important to remember the original colonies?
I think it's because they were the foundation of the country. The colonies took the first steps toward independence, and their decision to unite shaped everything that came after. It's a reminder of where the country started.
Exactly. The stripes on the flag symbolize the beginning of the United States and the courage of those first colonies to come together. It serves as a reminder of the unity and resilience that continue to define the nation.
Diego appreciated the meaning behind the flag, understanding that each symbol carried a piece of history. Evelyn moved on, shifting from the flag to a song that had come to embody the spirit of the nation.
Now, let's discuss the national anthem. What is the title of the national anthem of the United States? Question: what is the title of the national anthem of the United States? A. America the Beautiful. B. The Star-Spangled Banner. C. God Bless America.
Answer: B. The Star-Spangled Banner.
That's right. The Star-Spangled Banner became the national anthem in 1931, but it was written during the War of 1812. Do you know why it's important for people to understand the anthem's origins?
It shows how people felt about their country during a time of conflict. The anthem is about a moment when the country was being tested, and it represents hope and resilience. Understanding that history makes the anthem more meaningful.
Absolutely. The Star-Spangled Banner reflects the nation's endurance during difficult times. It's not just a song. It's a reminder of the strength and hope that have carried the United States through challenging periods. It connects the present with the past, reminding citizens of the values they uphold.
Diego imagined the anthem playing at events he'd attended, now with a new understanding of its origins and meaning. Evelyn continued, moving on to a pledge that is recited by Americans as a commitment to the country and its ideals.
For our final question today, let's discuss the Pledge of Allegiance. To what do people pledge allegiance in the Pledge of Allegiance? Question: to what do people pledge allegiance in the Pledge of Allegiance? A. The President. B. The United States Constitution. C. The flag of the United States.
Answer C. The flag of the United States.
Correct. The Pledge of Allegiance is a vow of loyalty to the flag, which represents the country and its values. Why do you think reciting the pledge is a meaningful act for Americans?
It's a way to show respect for the country and a reminder of the unity that the flag represents. The pledge is a way for people to reaffirm their commitment to the country and to the principles it stands for.
Exactly. The pledge is an expression of loyalty, not just to a piece of cloth, but to the ideals of liberty and justice for all. It's a way for citizens to publicly acknowledge their role in upholding those values every time they recite it.
As they concluded the session, Diego felt a deeper connection to the symbols that represented American identity. He realized that they were more than just images or words. They were expressions of the country's values, woven into the daily lives of its people. Evelyn put away her notes, giving Diego a moment to reflect on their discussion.
You've done well today, Diego. The flag, the anthem, and the pledge, each of these reflects the values that unite Americans. Understanding them helps you see how the country expresses its identity and why those symbols are important to so many people.
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. I feel like I understand more about what these symbols mean and how they reflect the history and ideals of the country. I'm starting to feel more connected to them.
Good. These symbols are a way for Americans to remind themselves of their shared values and history. As you continue on this journey, remember that being a citizen is also about honoring these symbols and the ideals they represent.
Diego stepped outside, feeling the weight of the flag, anthem, and pledge settle into his heart. He realized that becoming a citizen wasn't just about passing a test. It was about understanding the identity of the country he hoped to join, and the values that its symbols represented. He walked away with a newfound respect for the symbols he had seen so often, now understanding their deeper meanings. As Diego reflects on the symbols that define American identity, Evelyn's words echo beyond the room, inviting everyone to consider the significance of these icons.
Now it's your turn. Understanding national symbols helps us appreciate the values they represent. Here's a question for you to ponder. Question for the audience: what do the stars on the flag of the United States represent? A. The first states to join the Union. B. The 50 states of the United States. C. Important battles in American history. These symbols carry meaning that goes beyond their appearance, embodying the nation's unity and diversity. Reflect on your answer as it reveals a key part of the American identity.